Good evening. Major developments in the Vanderbilt rape retrial on the eve of jury selection.
Next week, only Corey Beatty will go before a jury to face charges that he raped a female student in 2013. This after a judge ruled his case will be severed from Brandon Vandenberg.
Both men were convicted of rape last year, but that verdict was thrown out because a juror lied under oath.
And for that very reason, a great deal of attention is being focused on jury selection in Chattanooga, where our Chris Conti is live tonight. And Chris, what exactly is going to happen tomorrow?
Well, Carrie, inside the Hamilton County Courthouse here in Chattanooga, jury selection will take place. All of the major players are here, and you can expect each potential juror to be asked the same question. Have you ever been the victim of rape? The rape, which has rocked a college campus, shattered lives, and cost taxpayers thousands, is now crossing county lines.
You're entitled to 12 impartial jurors, not just 11.
It is in Chattanooga where the jury will be selected. The notoriety and publicity of two former Vandy football stars accused and once convicted of rape would make it impossible, attorneys say, to get a fair trial in Nashville.
It's not as to whether they have actually heard about the Vanderbilt case. The question is, do you have any preconceived notions or have you made up your mind?
As News Channel 5's legal analyst,
At this time they're presumed innocent.
Nick Leonardo has watched this case since it began.
One of the biggest issues they have to deal with is who can step away from their life for 2 weeks and come hear this case.
He expects attorneys to ask each prospective juror if they've ever been a victim of sexual assault.
I wanted to be the one to read the verdict, and I wanted to read it to them to their face.
Because it was the jury foreman's failure to disclose that he was the victim of rape, which caused a mistrial to begin with.
You may very well see questions that are extremely pushy because we're trying to make sure that what happened the last time around does not occur again.
This time, there will only be one defendant, not two, after the judge ruled this morning to sever the cases of Brandon Vandenberg and Corey Beatty.
This woman is being treated by the system worse than any victim I've ever seen.
Prosecutors pushed back as Corey Beatty's defense attorney argued he needed more time now that Brandon Vandenberg won't be tried with Beatty starting Monday morning.
We're not opposed to the severance, but we've got to go back to the drawing board.
It's time for him to face this victim and for justice to be done.
But largely because a pool of 160 potential jurors were already summoned to Chattanooga, jury selection for Beatty's trial is moving forward.
The whole process depends upon how it begins, and that is finding the neutral and impartial jurors.
As the rape, which has rocked a campus and shattered lives, now crosses county lines.
These things will continue to linger in the minds of the participants forever.
The jurors from here in Chattanooga will be put in hotel rooms in Nashville for the entirety of the trial as they are being sequestered for the length of it. Jury selection begins here in Chattanooga at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we will be there for you. We are live in Chattanooga tonight. Chris Conti, News Channel 5.
Chris, thank you. And make sure to stay with the News Channel 5 network for all the latest information on the Vanderbilt rape retrial. We will have the latest information from both Nashville and Chattanooga on air and online. Follow our coverage on social media using the hashtag VandyRetrial.